Hi and welcome to the Home Engineers channel. I've made a couple of tools recently to make some chain for my Minnie Traction Engine steering. I started off with the bolt and nut type bender, but it really didn't give me the shape that I wanted, so I had to go back to the sort of drawing board and think how I was going to do it. So what I've come up with is this tool here, which you can actually set in the vise, and it's the outside that turns rather than the actual inner bit turning, and I'll show you that in a minute. And the other thing I've made is this for cropping off the copper, as I've got to make probably about 200 to 300 of these links. I thought it was worthwhile taking the time to actually make a wire cutter. You can get these on eBay, but I read some of the reviews and they're not that expensive, but a lot of people said after using them a few times they broke. And what I've done with this one is I've actually put in a removable cutter, which I don't think you can quite see there, and I've made a couple of spare blades, so if it does go blunt or I over sharpen it and I run out of cut length, I can replace them, and why the machine was set up. And as you can see, there's several different size holes in that plate there, so you can do different size wires. And then this is the stop. Now I've placed the cutting edge right against the front edge, and then when I've worked out the length of wire I need, I've actually can use slip gauges, put the slip gauges in, do the screw there and push it in against the slips, and then that's set my length for the wire. I've had a few trial and errors, which you'd expect when you're trying to do a job like this, but I think now I've actually got it to a reasonable standard that I'm quite happy with. And then obviously what I will then have to do is, after I've made the links, is I will just have to soft solder each joint so that when it's on the traction engine and the steering, it won't break. Okay, well, I'll show you the cutter in action. So you just select the correct one at the back, right hole, you push it in against the stop and down, down, there you go. So cut a few there, which you do just for the video. As you can see, they're all the same length. Right, so on this central piece of the bender, I've put some pins in there, and the two closest ones are actually the pitch of the radiuses, and the other one is purely to stop the material moving when you're bending it. And it's handheld, so I've put a knurl on it just so that when you put it in there, this is the tool, and as it rotates about the center, that just drives it round. Again, I'll set this up now and then I'll show you make it how I've made a link. Oh, and by the way, I have put a stop on top of the, I don't know if you can see it there. There is yeah, you can just see it there, and that is my guide mark so that I can get them all the same, so the link comes back to the middle. Right, I'll just set this up and I'll come back to you. So that rotates. Put a little bit of copper inside. I've got a magnifying glass here because I'm getting old and I can't see very well anymore. Push it up against my mark and then twist that round. And remove that. Drop this one in. So just push it down, and twist that round. Typical doing the video, and this one isn't as good as the ones I've been doing. There you go. So there's one done there, so I'll take that off, and that's one there on the floor. Right, I'm going to do another one. And there we go, and there's a link made, which obviously is, I've got to just break with a pair of pliers to undo it, to link it to the chain, close it back up with a pair of pliers, and then soft solder the link together. I think, like I say, I've got about possibly 100 per link, I think, or it might not be that many, but anyway, I hope this has been of use to some people out there that were interested in making chains for traction engines. This is for a 1-inch scale Minnie Traction engine, and I thank you. And if you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.